What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today is my final Godly Beast Combiner video. As there are no more figures after these two sets, this is definitely the finale. So what do we have here? We have the turtle, the tiger, the dragon, and the phoenix. Now, all four of these figures are part of Chinese mythology. These guys are the four symbols. We've got the azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, and the black turtle. Each one of these also represents a cardinal direction. The dragon represents the east, the bird represents the south, the tiger represents the west, and the turtle represents the north. Now, obviously, we don't have the exact coloring scheme going on here. We do have a white tiger and a vermilion bird, but we've got a very dark green turtle and a gold dragon. And I'm not totally sure that that thing is a dragon either. I want to say it's more like a Kirin or something like that, but close enough. So we're going to go ahead and get into the combination sequence right now. We're going to start off with the turtle, because this is actually the most complex of all the transformations. To start off with, we're going to reach underneath and pull off the shield, come around back and extend the gun out the back, and then lift that off the figure. Like that, and this will actually become his weapon. Now we're left with the turtle, so we're going to fold up the rear feet and fold the gold bits over them like that and just get them out of the way. Then come to the front of the vehicle mode, or I guess vehicle mode or turtle mode, and just split the entire figure in half like so. And then come to the back and flip down these panels that were the butt of the figure, and then fold out the legs. And actually, it's pretty difficult. You can't just pull the leg out. You have to open it up a little bit, turn the leg so that the side of the thigh actually comes out, as opposed to the rest of the top of the thigh. And then we come to the back of this thing, reach inside and pull out what will be the main feet. And then these sections that were sticking up in the back, they will actually connect back here into this panel. We could flip this black piece out. And then the other part will be this foot. This will fold up like that. That will fold back. This will come back and snap into place. I actually have to push the plastic in a little bit. Then we could fold out a heel, and we get the front foot situated like so, and fold down the sides of the feet like that, and fold up the shins, come to the top of the rear shin, and then fold this back section back and then down to snap it into place. And there we go. And then we take what I call the kneecaps and just kind of fold them up and put them kind of like that. Now we come to the hardest part, which is folding out the head. Kind of have to pull it up and get it into position so that we can fold, oops, I actually have it backwards. We can fold this gold part down into the back, and then fold the front of the turtle head forward. And it looks like it's supposed to snap into place, but it doesn't. So just fold that down and point that up, and you can point the antenna up or down. I'm sorry, that was pretty much off camera. So all I did was point the gold part into the groove in the back and take the front of the helicopter mode and point that, or push that into the grooves in the front, opening up these holes for later combination. And that's it. That is the bottom half of the combination. One major issue I have is I wish these ball joints actually pegged in somewhere. Other than that, it's actually not too bad. Next up is the dragon, and this is pretty easy to start with. I'm just going to pop off these little fins and the rear wings. It just makes it easier. Grab the front of the dragon and pull it down. Grab the front legs, pull them forward until they snap into place. Then fold them forward like that. Fix the part that you broke, and fold the legs back in like so, and flip them around and push them back like you were going back into jet mode. Okay, next we come to the rear hind quarters. take the tail and kind of push it in as far as it'll go. Fold the rear haunches back up and flip them back up into position. Then grab the whole rear section, this bit included, and fold everything down like this. So you saw that whole section comes down. And then I'm not really sure what to do with the legs. You can put the legs like this. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't give you any benefit. And I'm not really sure what to do with the wings because the directions are kind of crap. Then take this white bit, slide it back, and flip it back and down. And I think it's supposed to fold all the way down like that. Again, the directions aren't very clear. Then take the head, fold it forward with the fins out like this, and flip up the giant robot head like that. Take this section and fold it up, and it's supposed to snap on to the face again. Doesn't really. You just kind of got to get it up as high as it'll go. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't look like much, and it doesn't function like much, as you'll see a little bit later. Next, we take the cockpit here and fold it down, and this little tab will peg into this hole right here. So just gotta kind of fiddle that and get that in, maybe move it back a little bit, and it will eventually snap into place. And then take this and fold it up, and it just kind of rests here. It doesn't peg in. I keep thinking it's gonna peg into there, but it doesn't. You just kind of have to leave it like this. So this is it. There's a giant gaping hole here, but that'll get filled. And yeah, that's it. Now when we do the final combining of everything, I'll put the little wings back on, but for now I'm going to leave them off. Next up is the tiger. So first we need to make sure that the head is pushed all the way back, come to the legs and unpeg them from the front sides. Then take these white bits, turn them around, and fold them down until they kind of snap into place a little bit. And do the same thing for the other side. Fold the white over the claws, then take the black bits and flip them over and close them up back to the way they were when we first formed the mode. Then we will come to the back and retract the legs, unpeg them, flip them up, snap them into place, and then slide the tiger legs up into place, which I am failing to do. So we do the legs first, and then we snap it. Come around to the other side, do the same thing. Put the leg up, and then snap it into place. Come on. Then we take these front shuttle pods, turn them around, flip them back over the engines, and they will peg into place right above the engines. So we'll go ahead and do that, like this, like that. Then we reach underneath, grab this blue piece and kind of flip it forward as far as we can, and then fold out the giant robot arms, unpeg them, and I like to fold these down so that that frees the arms a little bit. And then bring the arms forward and then flip these white sections back, or the thrusters back, and they will actually peg into the tops of the arms, like so. And then we can fold out the arm shoulder pads, take this thing and flip it straight back. Leave this rear section up. We'll fold it back down later, but for now, leave it up. And that's pretty much it. We can fold out the hands now. I prefer not to. I have a tendency to break them off when I do the combination if I fold them out now, so we'll just leave them as is. So, yep, that's about it. So, onto the Phoenix. For the Phoenix, we're going to put the canopy back on, come underneath, open up this section that, oops, sorry, I just popped that off. Put that back on, you know, the piece that I keep breaking. Come on. Well, anyway, we're going to take the head, we're going to fold it up and make sure that it fits underneath, and then just close the section that I opened up again. And yeah, that's it. I'm not kidding. That is literally it. That's all you do. So, now for the combination. Starting off with the turtle. We'll have the turtle here, and then we're going to take the dragon and drop him on top. These two pegs will peg into the turtle. So they will peg in. And then we're supposed to be able to take the front here and just fold that up like so. That looks terrible. Next, we will come to the top of the dragon, and there are two peg holes there. They will accommodate the tiger. And I just like to flail the arms out. Oh, try not to hit my light. And they will peg, or the tiger will peg in up here, like this. So the next part is going to be folding this section down. And this is where things get a little bit iffy, because you're supposed to fold this section down. You see these pegs here? These are supposed to clip into something. I have no idea what. There's nowhere for it to clip into, unless it's supposed to clip onto the back of this, but there's no clearance for that. Well, there might be. Hold on. Or maybe if I... Oh, it's falling apart on me. Well, I tried. It doesn't really seem possible, but at least I have an area to peg the phoenix into. And maybe move these around, maybe move them down, giving me more clearance so I can peg the phoenix in there, and then get this attached to said turtle, like so. And oh god! So after many trials and tribulations, here's the combine mode. I would love to be able to turn it around to show you more, but I'm actually using another figure from Sir Toys to balance and keep the dang thing standing. It can't stand on its own, especially when there's Phoenix in the back. The overall look of the figure is quite good, though. I do like the overall aesthetic. I just think the combination is terrible. From a design standpoint, the actual idea is okay, but the execution is poor. When the original guy seems to have a better execution than his follow-up, you know, something has gone wrong. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is a fantastic piece of kit. It is not. But it's worlds better. These four guys are worlds better than these four guys, except for Antelope. Antelope's just cool. So overall, I wouldn't buy either set, but if you're going to invest in a set, get the one that's full of jets. So gang, I hope you've enjoyed these video reviews. This is it for the Godly Beast Combiners. No more, because there aren't any more, thank goodness. As always, I'm Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.